Welcome back to CoinAgeEra, a place where time is not measured by clocks, but by coins, each one whispering the memories of people, places, and dreams that once shaped the world. Today, we open a chapter from the heart of American history, the story of the 2000 U.S. Liberty $1 coin, a coin that carries not only the spirit of a nation but the soul of a woman whose courage crossed mountains, rivers, and centuries. Sacagawea. It was the year 2000, the dawn of a new millennium. The world was stepping into a future filled with hope and uncertainty. Technology was rising, the internet was booming, and America was ready to celebrate its modern identity. But amidst the rush of change, the U.S. Mint decided to pause for a moment, to look back at the roots of freedom and courage that built the nation. They wanted to create a coin that wasn't just another dollar, but a symbol of honor, of heritage, and of humanity. A coin that would tell the story of America's soul, not through presidents or generals, but through a woman who carried history on her shoulders and hope on her back. That's when the Sacagawea Dollar was born, also known as the U.S. Liberty $1 2000. This coin became a tribute to Sacagawea, a young Native American woman of the Shoshone tribe who, at just 16, became part of one of the greatest expeditions in history, the journey of Lewis and Clark, who ventured across the vast, uncharted lands of North America in the early 1800s. But what makes Sacagawea's story unforgettable isn't just her bravery. It's her silence. She was not a warrior nor a leader by title, but her quiet strength guided the explorers through danger, hunger, and the unknown. She carried her newborn baby, Jean-Baptiste, wrapped against her chest, while crossing frozen rivers and dense forests. She spoke little English, but her actions spoke louder than any words. She negotiated peace with tribes, found paths through wild lands, and became a symbol of trust and unity between the Native Americans and the explorers. 2 centuries later, when her face was chosen to appear on the 2000 Liberty $1 coin, it was as if history was finally paying its debt of gratitude. For too long, her courage had been hidden behind the pages of time, but now, every coin carried her legacy, her love, and her light. The design of the coin itself tells its story. On the front, Sacagawea looks toward the future, her eyes filled with calm strength, her baby peeking over her shoulder. It's not just art. It's emotion carved in metal. The golden color of the coin, though not made of gold, was chosen to shine like the warmth of the rising sun, symbolizing a new dawn for the nation. On the back, the bald eagle spreads its wings wide, flying freely, a timeless symbol of liberty and independence. Together, Sacagawea and the eagle represent the balance between care and courage, peace and power, the very essence of what America stands for. But the story doesn't end with design, because this coin holds secrets too. When it was first released in the year 2000, the Mint wanted it to become as common as the paper dollar. Millions were struck, but few were seen in circulation. Why? Because collectors and people alike saw something rare in it, something beyond money. It wasn't just a coin. It was a tribute, a memory, a message. Even the way this coin shines is unique. It's made of a special manganese brass alloy that gives it a golden glow. But unlike real gold, it fades over time, almost as if it's reminding us that all things beautiful must be cared for, or they'll lose their light. In 2000, some of these coins traveled beyond Earth, literally. The Sacagawea Dollar was taken aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia, making it one of the few coins to journey into space. Think about that, the face of a Native American woman, who once guided explorers across Earth, now soaring beyond it into the stars. That's history echoing across centuries. As years passed, the 2000 U.S. Liberty Dollar became more than just currency. It became a collector's treasure. people began searching for special versions. The Cheerios dollar, for example, was a rare promotion by General Mills, where these coins were placed inside cereal boxes. Those coins had slightly different eagle designs and today are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Each version, each mark, each tiny imperfection on the coin adds another chapter to its legend. For coin lovers and historians, the Liberty $1 2000 is not just metal, it's a living time capsule. It carries the soul of the 19th century's most heroic woman, the dreams of a 21st century America, and the endless spirit of liberty that binds them together. But let's pause and reflect. What does liberty really mean? Is it freedom of land? Or the freedom of the heart? For Sacagawea, liberty wasn't about power or politics. It was about the freedom to journey, the courage to believe, and the faith to keep walking even when the path disappeared. Her image on the coin reminds every American and every person in the world that true liberty lives in the heart, not in gold. Today, when collectors hold this coin, they often describe a strange feeling, a connection that words can't explain. Some say they feel as if they're touching history itself. Others say it brings them peace. Maybe that's because this coin carries not just a nation's story but humanity's, our collective hope, strength, and desire to remember those who made the impossible possible. Even the way Sacagawea looks on the coin is deliberate. Her gaze is upward, toward the horizon, not backward. It's a message to every generation. Look forward, move forward, dream forward. The baby on her back symbolizes future generations, the children of tomorrow, and the endless cycle of courage that must never fade. For over 2 decades now, the Liberty $1 2000 has been more than money. It has become an emblem of respect for women, for indigenous heritage, for explorers, and for every person who dares to make a difference quietly. It reminds us that the strongest voices in history often never shouted. They simply kept walking, one step at a time, guided by faith and purpose. And as we stand here today, years after that golden coin first shone in the hands of the world, its story still continues through collectors, historians, and dreamers like you. Every time someone flips that coin, a silent promise echoes through time that liberty, courage, and hope will always find a way to shine, even in the darkest moments. So if you ever find the 2000 US Liberty $1 in your hand, don't just see it as money. Hold it gently. Look at it closely. Feel the spirit of Sacagawea, a young woman who turned struggle into strength, fear into faith, and silence into a story that now lives forever. Thank you for joining me on this emotional journey through time. This is CoinAgeEra, where coins are not just metal, they are memories, dreams, and echoes of history that never fade.